Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I did want to say if you guys can like, subscribe, and comment. If you guys want to see any TA and anything, just please post it on the comments below. I have a little bit of a raspy voice, and I've been I've been extremely sick for the last couple of days. It's been ridiculous. I've had like a really bad, like my ears are blocked. I had a really bad, like I think I have like a throat virus because every time I swallow it hurts. It's extremely horrible. And I think yesterday morning I actually felt like passing out from how bad the pain was. So thankfully it's getting a little bit better, but Jesus Christ, man, take care of yourselves because, you know, my daughter was sick for like a week for like she's getting a lot better. And I've been sick for the last couple of days, man. And it's been hell, dude. Like I had COVID a couple months ago. That shit was horrible. But I think COVID was more feverish than anything. It was definitely more on just like the fever side, and my head hurts. This is pain, dude. Like my neck, my throat, it hurts. It's just painful and it sucks. And I really don't want any of you guys to go like through this, man, because it sucks. But I did want to go over the TA on, I wanted to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum. Doggy's been pushing a lot recently, which is super, super cool. Again, I love Doggy. Still think it's kind of worthless, but as far as meme coins, it's number one. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but it's awesome as far as where it's actually going and all the pumps that it's been doing recently. But I wanted to start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin and Ethereum have been pushing a little bit ever since they hit a new low here. Ethereum obviously hit 1,070-ish, popped. I personally think it's gonna come right back down. I do not think it's going to keep moving to the upside. You're going to close a perfect entry on the 16-hour in 1 hour, right? The last entry that was perfect was around here, was around this level at 1647. So I do think we are, in the next hour or so, probably starting the trajectory down towards 700, 942. Once we hit this level, I will purchase a lot. I will more than likely put a lot of my money into Doggy, just to be, I'll probably put a lot of my cash into Doggy. If Doggy goes back to 5 cents, 7 cents, probably going to throw a really huge amount into Doggy and Ethereum, just because obviously I want some safety in Ethereum, and Doggy has had some really crazy pumps lately. And I think it could definitely keep running, right? I think Doggy can come back down and retouch this, 7 cent level and then break this downtrend that I think is probably going to create. So I think this is what's going to happen. You're probably going to go from here. Bitcoin and Ethereum are probably going to dump extremely hard. You're probably going to see Doggy drop to 7 cents, possibly down to 5, right? And then break this trend here, maybe, right? But I think generally 7 cent, 5 cent Doggy coin is a really, really good pickup point. For Bitcoin, as soon as Bitcoin hits like 12.3, like around this level, if it does, I think for sure we're going to break this, right? The 16-hour already broke here, but I think it's waiting for Ethereum to go, right? And I think right now we're at the very tippy top before we start seeing some drops down to 13 and 12. But I think once Bitcoin and Ethereum start dropping, if I see Bitcoin at like 13, 14, or 12, that's probably when I'll start picking up my Ethereum and my Doggy. But again, I do think, I think we're on that last leg. And I think we're actually gonna continue down. And I do think, like I said, I do think Ethereum's coming down to like 700 again, 942, because we already know that the low initially was around $800 or so, right? Was down here at 883. So definitely would not be surprised to see us come back down here, come down, probably double bottom there. Let me see, where's the weekly at? Yeah, you might see us come all the way back down here, maybe do like a double bottom and push up. Let me see. Where's my Bitcoin? Do I have a trend here? Yeah, I mean, I already talked about this. Like I said, you can still drop, even if you drop super heavy today, right? Today, the max low you can go down to is 12.8, and you still be in the safety zone, right? So this is generally what I think. As of right now, I still think we're in a bull market, right? I still think we've already started the bull market on crypto. Like I said, we can go from 16 down to 12, and I would still be bullish. Because, technically we're still in the safety zone, like I told you guys a couple videos back, right? The max that we can drop today is to 12.8 before breaking into the danger zone, and then you can really get down into some serious low numbers, right? But as long as you stay above this trend on Bitcoin, I'm still 100% bullish, right? This trend has been going on since, see, I'm already starting to lose my voice. This trend has been going on for an extremely long while. But like I said, I do expect us to possibly come back down to 12.3. At 12.3, I will be buying some pretty big bags on of Ethereum and Bitcoin just to see what happens. Again, that's assuming that we do drop here. I personally think we are gonna have another leg down, and then we start like a big push up, right? But we'll see what happens. As of right now, Doggy's doing extremely well. I personally think we've already topped at this 10 cent level. I think we're gonna keep dropping down back to about 7 cents. We're probably gonna go to back. Probably going to go to 8 cents and then to 7. But again, I think we started that descent. So I'd say taking profit here is a good idea. That's what I would personally do. I'd start taking profit because I do think we're going to start hitting trend. This is a trend. We're going to push down probably back to 7. And then you have like your other most popular, like the most traded coins right now are probably BNB, which it ended up actually, it ended up rallying with Doggy for some reason. I have no idea why, but you ended up seeing this massive pump from 250 to like, this is like a 30-40% pump probably. So BNB's pushing. You probably have, Sol's here. Sol didn't really push all that much. You just went from 11 to 14, like almost $15, which is pretty solid. That's actually almost a 50% gain in what, couple of days. So it's not bad, right? 36% gain. So 36% gain, couple of days. That's pretty great. But again, I think you're gonna see this double top here, and then you're gonna come right back down to $11. And I think most crypto's gonna do that. I think we've had that push to the upside, and I think right now would be the perfect time to start shorting again. I will personally start shorting a lot more Ethereum right now, and it's surprising because Matic is just kind of chilling at 85 cents, which is pretty good. But it already closed a bear week, last week. So yeah, I think for the most part, all crypto is gonna start coming back down again. If I haven't told you guys before, this is how actually you find the most traded crypto, or the ones with the most volume. If you're on TradingView, and I'm actually gonna make a TradingView video for it was a request from one of my Patreon members. Shout out to Carlos about how to use TradingView and stuff, because I think he uses Thinkorswim, which is a really great platform on itself. But if you want to see, which I've gone through this video before, but if you want to see any ticker, any stock, any crypto, anything that has the most volume being traded, you essentially come up here to the filter, you click on crypto, you go back, and then you look at the top. These are like the top traded crypto at the moment, right? So more than likely, if you see Doggy up here, pretty good chance that you're gonna see it have an actual push to the upside, right? Really good chance that you're gonna see like a big push to the upside like that. Again, same thing for BNB, right? You have a nice rally. Same thing for Sol, nice little push there. Same thing for XRP, right? Nice little push there. But if you do the same thing with Bitcoin and Ethereum, you probably won't see those big pushes. But Litecoin, right? Same push. Also, Litecoin, I actually think is a great pickup at $50 because it actually is going to be having a halving. Usually when the halvings happen, you end up doing something ridiculous. So as of right now, I would say, Litecoin was a really good pickup at 50 cents or $50. I would probably keep buying Litecoin. I think Litecoin has a really good chance of going to like 140, 150, regardless of what happens to the market. But that's going to be a video for a different day. But other than that, still think that, we have more room to go down. I'm waiting for this daily to go again, because again, close the bear VC on the daily down here. You dropped. This was essentially the bottom. You created a new low, right? Came back up. You're just trading sideways, and it looks like you're going to come all the way back down again. So I think at minimum, I do think Bitcoin goes back to 15.7 before coming back up, right? Or it drops all the way down to 12.3. I want to see how this next daily this next daily bear trigger reacts. So if it's a huge reaction and we drop really big down to like 12.3, I think that might be the next possible bottom, and I'm going to be picking up a bunch of Ethereum and Doggy and possibly other crypto, maybe Litecoin. I'll probably spread it out. But as of right now, if we do see 15.7 as like it doesn't go past this low, 15.4. Really good chance I think we might have bottom here, unless there's like a big news catalyst with some other crypto and more exchanges start to fail and stuff. But I really want to see what happens on this next daily bear VC. I really want to see what happens on this next daily bear trigger. Really want to see it come all the way down to 12.3. so I can pick up a bunch of crypto and then just ride it, ride it on what is it called? On spot. So we'll see what happens. Still think there's another leg down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, it all looks very likely. Still think Bitcoin's going to go at 12.3, but again, at 12.3 Bitcoin, you're still in the safety zone, right? Still in the safety zone with Bitcoin. So still bullish, 100% bullish, even if you go down all the way to like $12,000. But again, if you stay above this trend line, still 100% bullish. And I think anything at 12.1 is a really, really, really good pickup for really any crypto in generally in the whole, Jesus Christ, in the whole category. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.